Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 739 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here. Thank you kindly. Stock market hitting an all-time high again today. Intraday, it closed lower, didn't close at all-time highs, but still earnings season going on. Fed meeting coming less than 24 hours, as you can see. Next to Vegeta, we have a countdown. Very cool. And we're expecting almost certainly now, another interest rate cut for the third consecutive month. So cheaper money for everyone to have to prop up the stock market, which just keeps going, man. So the stock market's doing exactly what the powers that be want it to do, right? With these rate cuts, these preventative rate cuts, not necessarily needed, but it's just in order to keep the sentiment high, so people keep buying and we don't go through some crazy recession. All right, so anyway, Bitcoin volatile. If you zoom in, if you look at the 60-minute or 4-hour or something on the daily, it doesn't look like much of anything, right? Nothing's really going on the daily besides the fact that we're still outside of the downsloping channel, the correction we were in. The correction from the big move up. We're at one time from the lowest point to highest point. I think we're up like 300%. We're only up about 50% right now, I think. Maybe a little more from that bottom. No, we're up more than 50% at this point. I think when we were here, though, we were close to 50%. But anyway, I guess we can zoom in. I mean, showing you the daily to let you know, hey, man, everything's still cool on the daily. 4-hour structure, I mean, you just got to think about it practically. Yeah, you got the wick here, but it's really just flagging. It's just a form of chop and consolidation after an extremely large impulse on very high amounts of volume on a breakout. And on the 4-hour, I guess we are able to see that Bitcoin did backtest this trend line once before rallying, and it has not backtested it again since, which we thought maybe just a couple hours ago we might see it soon, which was only like 89.50. We got as low as 9,070 or something, before recovering in the last seconds of that candle, and then big resounding move where I think we hit 9,500, 9,507 or something. So big swing in volatility if you zoom in. Not so much if you zoom out. We go to the 60-minute. All right, and I'm just using this channel. I don't even have to use the channel. I could just use a trend line. I'm just using it because why not? It's not meant, like, you're supposed to use this channel for long-term downtrends, uptrends, right? I'm using it not really practically. Again, erase the equidistant channel, just draw a trend line. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. If you can see it, the price action's respecting it. It's been respecting it, but now on this candle 2 hours ago, we broke out. We haven't really back tested, just went sideways after that bullish engulfing candle on the 60-minute. Nice. So you are out technically. And an argument one can make about square ups, right? Where we know the square up happens right as that move starts. Okay, look. And you break that previous area. So right around there was a square up that maybe you thought, unless you plotted, you had hit it already, but you didn't really. That's it, man. Right around that area is where we sold off to 9,070 and then had a big bounce, and now bullish engulfing, and now out. My God, Fitbit is up 45% this week. What's down 40% this week? Or today, I think alone is, yesterday and today.
Alert, scam. Hey guys, there is a Litecoin live blog stream titled Interviews with Charlie Lee, and ask you to send a Litecoin and you will get 5 to 50,000 Litecoin giveaway. Please do not send them, it is a scam. This stream out there since last night.
Raymond, thank you for the 3s, dude. All right. Public service announcement about scammers. Scammers gonna scam. If it's too good to be true, it likely is. All right. Thank you, dude. Wow, Jarn, that's a good way to get timed out. Jesus, people are obsessed. All right. When people spam like that, it makes me not want to ever look at your asset ever. Okay. That's only going to hurt people because I know people want to see XRP. But Bitcoin 94.47, when at one point earlier, just hours ago, you were at 9,050. And maybe momentum shifting on a very insignificant time scale. I don't know. But that's normally what happens when you break that. Not very big, but very, very wild and volatile. Okay, so, you know, altcoins around the market have been doing well. Some way more than others. As today. You know, where we've got like Tron Connect up 10.4%. Bitcoin Cash 8.65% up. BNB's up nearly 4%, and then everything else is kind of, you know, 2 to 3%. Nothing too crazy. I guess we should just look at Tron since it's up so much today. Let me show you. Oops, sorry. I'm 3 days above 1 day. Chat, there it is. All right. That inverse head and slanted inverse head and shoulders has now hit a 100% measured move. Can we get a noise in the chat? Noise in the chat. So great, and from the high point to low point of the structure, whatever, nearly at a 38% retrace, which is what the beginning of the golden zone, which is a common retrace level, perfectly normal. Did this in reverse, did the 50% with the 618 in the reverse. All right, Justin Sun doing things, tweeting things. Very cool. Okay, that's Tron. Alright, so this is Ethereum, log scale. The only way I'm able to actually get everything confined inside this channel. You know, looked at it maybe as a double bottom or something. Divergence, same bottom, kind of triple bottom almost, geez. And, you know, the neckline, you ran and tested it on Friday. And now we're attempting to go again. You right now could be painting on the daily a bullish engulfing candle. Positive momentum's building, not overbought, so there is definitely room to run to the upside. Of market participants truly wanted this to go higher, but I think it's not going to be about market participants. It's going to be about Bitcoin, right? Which Bitcoin is controlled by market participants, so it's the same thing. All right. Anyway, well below that 200-day moving average, still deep inside the channel, and that's it. That's Ethereum, man. All right, big resistance around $200. If you ever break that 220, probably real fast. Then you will see the geometrical resistance, and there's a measured move of the double bottom, potential double bottom. It'd be confirmed at that point, but 244. You have to break this neckline for a confirmed double bottom. All right, okay. Connor McCullough says 182% return on the Nike options trade thanks to your tip last week. Mitch, thanks. Oh, Nike. Doing things. Continuing to do things, man. Happy to hear some of y'all were able to take advantage of that. Great. That's what it's all about, man, right? Very cool. Tron invited stay-at-home kings to lunch, but he canceled due to a fake illness. Yeah, dude. Kidney rocks or something? Yes, we have a case of kidney rocks. Kidney pebbles, dude. Yeah, no super chat. Would you prefer the tip you give me 30% to go to Google and YouTube, and then the 30%, or sorry, they take 30%, and then I get what the rest, 70%, and then the government takes 29% from me from that? Would you prefer I get less than the majority of the tip you give me, or just the majority? Because that's why I disabled super chat, because it's a ripoff. I get destroyed by the government and YouTube, which, you know, or whatever. I think absolutely nothing of Kava coin. Absolutely nothing. Never thought about it in my life till now, and it's just to say that I've never thought of it. Okay, HA, that's what I think about it. Your S coin. So Draco. All right, so that's Ethereum. All right, I want to look at XRP in a different way. This is the way I want to look at XRP. All right, I look at it as a range, the bottom of the range, middle bottom of the range. You know, you can see all the supports. What are we doing? So we were like falling out of the range, but up thrusted. I mean, twice. Failed to fall below the bottom of the range, clearly. We even kind of back tested right on a crazy wick. But now here we are, right back above this inner part of the range, and you're there, you're holding it. So if you hold, I think, above this long enough, you could have a nice rise in price. But it all depends on Bitcoin, you know that. Big time. So James. Yes, we can look at Monero, sure. Yeah, man, but we're looking at XRP. I thought people were obsessed with XRP, and you should be like all like freaking out right now. Poggers and look here listens, and everyone's losing their mind, dude. All right, so I think this is great. You know, you're totally looking at a rectangular range. You're near the bottom of it, and you're kind of trying to confirm that you're above this support. So you might be able to run to at least 37 cents, and after that, I mean, 45 cents. There's really not much resistance. I mean, I get where the wicks are here, but just where the big resistance, 37.6 cents, which is kind of literally the middle of that range, I guess. And then the top, which is like around 44.5 cents. Those are good areas for profit taking if this was able to ever run to those spots again. We get to the top of the range. All right. So I guess we can look at Litecoin now.
Noise! Guess who has 2 thumbs and is joining the Patreon on the 1st? This guy. Time to invest more in myself and become a better fisherman. Keep up the good work, sir. Kings.
Bruh.
Solar Warden, thanks for the $6.18, but thank you for the consideration to join the Patreon. I'm glad to hear that you're going to be joining us on the 1st of November, which is the absolute best day to join the Patreon, because that's when it gets billed once a month. There's nothing we can do about it as Patreon, so I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. So yeah, if you are wanting to, you know, understand more about what I talked about in the streams, you want to understand trend analysis, wedges, divergence, critical supports, ice lines, springs, up thrust, shortening of the thrust, all these terms, everything that I use in the stream. If you want to know what I'm talking about, every asset I look at, joining the Patreon is a great way to do that. Rich educational content, but also, of course, trade setups. A very recent trade setup we had, well, was on Friday morning, early in the morning. Bam. Divergence developed, it matured. Okay, it's now or never. We're beginning to bullishly engulf with this divergence maturing. Okay, it's probably time. It could very well happen. If it fails, we don't care. It stopped out. But you were at the bottom of the channel of the wedge again. 618 retrace. I was just perfect, man. But you had to be quick because I didn't know when it was going to be done, and I lucked out being up early to see it. This is what I saw that really kind of got me. This with the RSI got me, man, at a 618, at a slightly lower low. What we talk about like every day in the stream, the slightly lower low, the shortening of the thrust. All right, you can get trade setups like that. You can get trade setups like this. This is bad. August 30th, we posted this trade. Entry, boom. It went up, it almost doubled in price from the entry to its highest point of the run since the entry, right? I mean, that's, again, crazy stuff. Guess what else? Took off, man. Look, there's another trade setup. Posted this October 2nd. Beginning of the month.
KuCoin KCS/BTC, please and thank you.
Okay, KCS. Sure, man. Thanks, Anon, for the 3s.
Bruh.
Dude, ONT, not conventional, but we use critical thinking here. Areas of value near the 1618 and the 886. Boom. Freaking boom.
Look here. Look, listen.
So, educational content, trade setups, Discord exclusivity, right? Where I'm posting charts all the time, every day in the Patreon chat. If you have questions, you ping me. I do everything I can to get you an answer, all that stuff, right? So, but those are really great amenities of the Patreon, but the reason you do it is because, hey, man, you like what I do every day. You like all this stuff you see, and you want it to keep going. That's what it's about, man. So, yeah, KuCoin, sure, man. Sorry, KuCoin is not on TradingView, therefore I cannot analyze it. Sorry, Mr. Anonymous. There's nothing I can do, dude. All right. So look, Litecoin on log scale hasn't broken out anything yet. Again, it's still just right there, man. Come on, break log scale. But with the 4-hour, and you look at linear, we have clearly broken out like Bitcoin. Right, a downtrend you had been in since it all started. That buying climax, June 22nd. You're out. You broke out on, guess what, Friday. And so now you're just consolidating, kind of flagging, whatever, triangle action, definitely developing. It's contraction, man. So big move coming one way, the upside, downside. We never back tested the trend line like Bitcoin did. So there's always a chance you can come all the way back down, you know, to the same low you were at. The lowest low of the correction. Before running again. Or if Bitcoin just wants to blow up to the upside, then Litecoin's probably just going to go with it. You're probably just going to go straight up to 65 again. After that, $70, which is a 23% retrace from your high to low. If this was the bottom, common retrace levels could only see being between $85 and $108. That's where you could expect in time to retrace to. If the Bitcoin breakout is real and the bullish trend is to continue. Bullish trend chat, yes. Not 1K tomorrow because of circles, okay, or sequential theories. Which one was it? Yes. If the uptrend's to continue for Bitcoin, yes. The uptrend. Well, then Litecoin should not sell off again to the lowest low of the correction of $47. It should go higher with Bitcoin. Earnings went well. Yeah, EA went as high as $99 or so when they announced the earnings, but as soon as that conference call started, it's now down to like $89, maybe even lower. At this point, yeah, it's actually back up to $91. I can try to show you maybe what it looks like. Right there. So, oh, sorry. Let me dude, I gotta get this screen capture working better or something. So look, this was closed for EA. Okay, $99.43 and as low as $89 before just kind of rallying slowly back to like $91.35. So that's it, man. AMD very volatile too. Got as high as $34.64 after hours on earnings, and then got as low as $31.62. Now it's just evening out to really where it was at the close of the day. So sweet, man. Sweet. Okay. We cool, chat? Oh, Blicky, thanks for the advocacy on Twitter, man. Thanks, dude. Remember the poll we still have, chat? Which gap will fill first on the BTC CD futures. I'll see it if I'm on. Bruh.
Shout out to Brad for making the Acid Pepe off the cow. Kings.
Alright, we'll show that. Aussie. That's what Aussie always says. Yeah, make it an emote. Alright, let me find it. Someone posted just a little while ago. But our general chat is very, very active. So me scrolling up, it could take me like 2 hours at this point. No, I think we're getting close. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Really? I don't know where it is, man. Whatever. Can someone post it or something in general chat? I don't know. Someone do it real quick. Someone post in general the freaking thing. No, post the actual picture. There we go. There we go. Let me make that bigger. Alright, so I don't know. It's not very good. It's very small, but it was Ace G liquidated. Bruh. Yeah, Ace G, get liquidated. Get wrecked, dude. Posted in general. Yeah. Got it. Thanks, Brad. Thank you, dude. Have I looked at BNB? Yes, I've looked at BNB. Let's look at. Unfortunately, I can't look at what's it called, KCS to BTC. So I'll just move on to Monero. Someone asked about Monero Connect, which is break, hook, and go on a breakout on the daily. It's beautiful. You know, correction's been going on literally about the same day as Bitcoin, where you broke out. I understand, right? This is a head fake. I never moved or adjusted my trend line just because of head fake, and I love the touches you get inside this channel. It's all wrong when you adjust. But anyway, break, hook, and go confirmation. Very nice on Monero, and I think Monero follows Bitcoin very well, like many alts. All the divergence developed, it was there. Near, on this chart, it was like a 99% retrace from the lowest low. And I know there's way more data and stuff, but still. Lee, thanks for the $5. I don't know why it didn't show up on Stream Elements. That's 2 days in a row now, where we've had like one contribution just not show up. Alexandra, thanks for the follow on Instagram. We appreciate it. Major 10 Tunnel, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Isn't that amazing? Follow me on any platform, including YouTube. So if you are enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub.
GA with Mitch Ray, brought to you by Irwin Coffee.
God, dude, it's so...
Bruh.
Okay, so get it. Monero, if it's just gonna make common retraces, it's gonna go to $77, between $77 and $94. That's if Bitcoin's to continue its ascent up. Uh-oh. Kilobytes per second going to heck. Oh, man. Oh, we're okay now. All right, sweet. Oh, you asked if we could look at VeChain? Yeah, man. Dude, I don't know what happened. Did you go through Stream Elements and it just didn't show up? Yeah, we'll look at VeChain right here after this, like in seconds. Seconds from now, we'll look at VeChain. I don't know, but what if we adjust? Let's just, for the sake of it, we adjust the head fake, and so it's 1 and 2 there. All of a sudden, if you do adjust, you've not broken out of anything yet. But you kind of had a break and go off the 75% trend line, which would have been, it's the old top trend line. So Interesting. All right, leaving it. I'm gonna make it adjusted and leave it there now and see how we correlate at this point. All right, Monero. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Golian, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Much love. All right, so Lee asked for it. Lee's gonna get it.
VeChain doing things.
All right, so it is. It's up 10.63% today. Logging blogging, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Kangs, man, y'all are amazing. All right, so where you can see it made all-time lows. December 12th was the previous all-time low on this asset since the crazy split, if you remember, when it used to be VE and VinChain. VinChain doing things. John Gibb, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Y'all are, dude, thank y'all for the spike in follows and all that stuff. So it ended up, I guess, being just a wedge, right? You had it 1 and 2, but then it kind of like fell out. Okay, but stayed and then couldn't really break the downsloping resistance and just fell right back. What did you do? Technically, I really like this. Okay, and maybe if I was monitoring VeChain doing things a little bit more, I don't know, because it's like you had a back test of the spring. You bounced, you dumped, you were holding, but then you just fell out again. And that might have very well just been that shakeout, man. Just getting everyone out of it, stop losses, and then it runs, right? And since it's from its lowest point to its highest point of this initial impulse that we've gotten over the past 5 days, you were up 68? 68.78%. Let's make this perfect. Okay, perfect. 69%. But and still climbing today. If today closed right now, which it closes in an hour and 26 minutes, we'd be painting another bullish engulfing candle, or just we'd be painting one. Connor, thanks for the follow on IG, Instagram, man. Much love. Really, really cool, yo. So if we're just using Fibonacci from the major high, and I'm not even using the wick, I'm using the candle close to be conservative. So candle close to candle close. Allie, thanks for the follow on IG and Twitter now. Very cool. And so common retrace levels, we've already hit the 23%. So between 54% of 1 penny and 69% of 1 penny, that is where we could retrace before selling off to lower prices. All right, if you think if Bitcoin's for real on this breakout and it's going to recover and start moving on up again, leading into December, January, well then we could easily see VeChain hitting these levels. Like, no problem, man. Chinese stock, or not stocks, Chinese S coins have been kind of killing it since Friday. Killing it. Like outperforming other S coins. ONT being one. Goodness gracious for a trade setup on that, man. Wolver, I'd say probably Bitcoin to 30K before me, man. All right. Probably at this point. Oh my God, it's Jonathan McHugh. All right, Jesus chimes for Jonathan McHugh. The oldest G ever. He might be the oldest viewer ever of this stream. That started as a viewer and is now still watching, what I'm saying. Dawi DeJager, thanks so much for the follow on Twitter. Very cool. Hype for Jonathan. Yep, Neo blasted up too. Sure, 1618, Butterfly. Beautiful. Yep, Neo, ONT, VeChain, Tron Connect. ICX, I think, did stuff. Not near as good, though. Julius Koskoski. Bruh. Oh, I gotta change that.
When you have a moment, could you take a quick squiz at A2M on the ASX for Philly Dilly and I, please? Thanks, Mitch. Much love.
Sure,
always.
Thank you, Julia. Yeah, I know I was looking at that maybe the other day for Phil. Thank you for the gold mean ratio. I'll figure out, I'll get an alert box set up, you know, get a nice quality of the gold mean ratio for when that gets tipped next time. Forgot. Oh, I guess none of my work saved or something. I could have sworn I looked at this. Sending broadening wedge, where 1, 2, broke it. 2 diverging upswing trend lines, but you know, at the same time, cipher, right? Big cipher stuff going on, potentially. I gotta write that down. Let me just write it down here. 1618 alert box. And let me make sure to. I'm just gonna message Shailen right now, so he knows. I don't think he ever sent me one of those. Solar Warden, thanks for the follow on Twitter, dude. Okay, so anyway, I was talking about it's like X, A, B, C, 886. Jeez. Super deep, right? Way down at like $9. Could have a momentous pattern there, but at the same time, yes, you could be asking for a break to the upside. But what'll probably happen is on its impulse up, it'll probably just make a lower high and then dump again. And I'm just saying that because I see maybe some pretty nice divergence, some decent divergence on the daily developing on a 2M. Right, it's pretty nice. I'm about to say beautiful. It's not as beautiful as stuff we've seen before, but you can see it. Look, you got like a low, a lower low, a slightly lower low. There might be the shortening of the thrust here, where I mean it's just completely exhausted. It's showing positive momentum on a slightly lower low. Yeah, it could break to the upside here, but and there's a support here too that could prevent you from going lower. Another one's like right there, 1192, 1145. But breaking that, you know, you rally, get a decent retrace, and then just go down, and there might be a real nice opportunity for a long here at 926. Zoom out. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do trend analysis stuff on it, like 1 and 2, and then 3 down here. I mean, we can try. Don't worry about anything behind it. It's just really the peak to that new valley, to the new peak. And if that was the case, we'd be breaking out of whatever this structure is. But of course, we could try to include everything, the entire history of the asset. I don't know how well it's going to go doing that. Would we, the top, go all the way to the bottom? If that was the case, if you do 1 and 2 on the top and then just 1 on the bottom, you can clearly see an 88% retrace is that bottom if you anchored from the top. So that's interesting, right? But again, deep areas of value. That's the best. And what we're going to look for is if we ever get down to the 88% retrace, we're going to be looking for the exact same thing here. This stuff at this with the pattern, areas of value. Nice. All right, that's A2M. The milk company, yeah. Can't even remember what I taught to. Let me see if I posted something. It's old Philly boy. I did. Here is am I crazy, dude? When did I look at this? It was like patron night or something. Aussie. Fizz dumped 15%. Was it earnings? Sorry, chat. Your beloved Bitcoin is not wanting to do anything right now. Okay. I mean, it's holding on. It's just blah. Hour 18 minutes till that daily close. Don't know if I'll be able to make it that long. Jax Tesla, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Really appreciate it. Y'all are freaking kings and queens. Very cool, man. Over 3,200 followers on Twitter now. Jeez. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot to me, man. All right, so here's Neo. Neo killed it. I mean, absolutely fantastic. You know, it eventually hit the golden mean ratio from this pattern and just chopped around. Reminds me of Texas Instruments this way, right? Just, oh yeah, it's getting above it. Scared yet? You scared, bro? With all the divergence developing. And then the wedge too, and then just blasted off. And it hit, you know, from the high point to low point. Almost hit a 50% retrace, 46, 47% retrace before pulling back. Big red candle yesterday. Not big, you know, you get it. But today trying to recover a little bit. Lee Mosey, thanks for the follow on Twitter, man. Very cool. So every single one of y'all that's watching right now, 565, y'all are all sub to this channel, to this YouTube channel, right? Alright, to get rid of something. Streamlabs crap every time, every stream. So obnoxious. Alright, so it should be good now. So yep, Neo, I mean, that's it. You've hit points where, you know, definite pullback can occur, where you come back down to 830, stuff like that. All depends on Bitcoin at this point, but Chinese S-Coin's doing things, man. Watch me, thanks for the sub on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay, so Neo, then ONT, doing like almost the exact same thing, dude. Almost the exact same thing. Blasting off near that 50% retrace before big pullback. I mean, you got as high as 119, over 119, and now you're at 84.64. Crazy, crazy moves. Down 3.76% today. Where's Icon?
Noise!
How about that buying 22% dump? Can you check out DNPH please, taking into account after hour price action? Scouting a long entry. At what point does the macro of a specific asset go from bullish to bearish?
On a dump like that, man. Oh wow, it actually hit the target. That was something that happened today on Enphase. Thanks for threes, HG. 3. Right, so there are a couple ways to look at this. It never happened. Sorry. This never happened, right? So what was really cool is how it actually ran up to leading up to earnings today, hit 27.70 perfectly. My God. And as it closed, now it's down what? 15%, 21.35. Okay, so you're right back down to this critical area. Looking for long, I don't know, man. Earnings just happened, and you just went from literally intraday 27.62 to now after hours $21. Extreme swing. I mean, let's talk about from the highest point to lowest point. 21.79% swing. Holy crap! In less than 12 hours, less than 6 hours, probably. All right. So yeah, you're at this area now. You'll just gap down to the spot. We'll see it open tomorrow, and that'll be it. I don't know. I mean, is it going to be a triple bottom, man, or is it just going to continue on down to much lower prices? The cipher was never able to play out because it never broke the neckline, and earnings killed it. And earnings will kill trades all the time. It can definitely happen. So
is that a joint?
The back and forth action in session over the past few months has allowed all of the various moving averages to coil together. Energy is building for a big move?
Yeah, but it's a cyclical. It might be ready to run to the downside. Right? In phase energy, you know, down. Now MPC is up, but you know, I don't know, man. I think they having like riots. The shareholders are having riots at Marathon Petroleum. Yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you for the 420. Okay. Yeah, Beyond Meat's just dead, dude. I mean, real bad. Yeah, this one looks. Hello. I don't know, man, how earnings are gonna go for this. But this is biotechnologies. What are you talking about? Energy. Okay, you caught me off because I thought SESN was about energy. You know, this isn't. This is biotech. The asset you requested. You got me, man. Well, I don't know, dude. You're just so like in the middle of a range, you know. So in phase, maybe. I mean, maybe if it holds, but what if it just keeps selling? It's a big gap down. Look at the volume that came in today. Whoa. Someone knew what was up. They're like, oh, okay, let's hit Mitch's target, then sell off, and then get destroyed after, right? It's like perfect. Sesson Bio, right? If you were near here, these areas, now 62, 68 cents. All right, lowest risk areas. And I guess we could plot that top two, but now you're just kind of pretty high up there. There's a lot of room to lose, right? So, I mean, I guess I could look at it like XAB, you know, but again, it's like, I don't know if it's going to play out. What is that? 67%. It's in like no man's land. What is it going to be? An 88% retrace? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see any kind of like, I mean, there's a gap fill maybe. No gap. I think it filled the gap there. So yes, higher lows, rounding out for sure. I mean, if it's just from high to low, a common retrace, you're almost there. 162 to $2. It has not hit the common retrace level yet, but it will soon, maybe, probably. But today I think we bearishly engulfed. Yeah, bearishly engulfed today. I don't know, man. It's a penny stock, so you're asking me about penny stocks. Yeah, there's definite rounding action. It looked like, you know, some sort of momentum shifting. That's it, dude. Yeah, Kevin, we talked about that last week, man. You were warned in here. For sure. SSN? No, he did not. He said SESN. I'm literally looking at it. If you want me to play it again, I can. I'll play it again. Or it's not going to let me play it again. Whatever. There you go. SESN. There it is. Just give me the alert now. HG, we're going to send you for the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good, but who can also do good things too, or something. Yeah, it could definitely be something. Bear shark, it could be if we get to, I guess, where we are now a little bit, but
Raymond Young tipped $25. When you get a chance, can you take a look at LK and Mosaic Company? Thanks.
Dang, Raymond, man, thanks for the 25, dude. Sure. Getting Luckin Coffee. Yeah, the 100. Thank you, dude. 113% retrace is at like $72. But I know you can go to the 88% retrace and also dump, but it's at like a 93, 94% retrace. Ooh, destroyed, man. Destroyed. Never happened, right? Another sell-off. Couldn't hold the 25% trend line like it was used as resistance before. And we broke it, failed. Look, hey, good news is the high to low. You hit the beginning of the golden zone before reversing your price action. So this potential pattern doesn't look like it's playing out. The correction might continue on. Hey, as long as you make a higher low than this low in the end before it rallies again, you're okay. But the divergence here, it played out. I mean, the divergence took you from 1794 all the way to 2185 for reversing. So I don't know what to tell you, man. You're in a downtrend, right? You're in a correction. You have not broken the downsloping resistance yet. You never broke the neckline. And now you're selling off 3 days in a row. Could be three. This is definitely like 3 black crows. Oh, a gap down too. Gnarly. Freaking gnarly, man. So yeah, just you would think maybe in time we would pivot and make a higher low and run again. But I don't know. We're nearing 1944 is the golden retrace of the, you know, retrace. I mean, that's what it is. It's like a 61% retrace. That's how deep you're getting. And then the deeper retrace is 1874. 886 is kind of back to, you know, this support. Don't know if you ever want to be getting that low, but it's like we tried to fill the gap. We like gapped through the other gap. That's weird. Yeah, man. So look, it was good down here, but sometimes, man, on a lot of times it can happen where you have the rally and you just don't have the legs to push it up higher. It's in the correction clearly, and then it just sells off again. And I don't know how deep it's going to go. There's no impending price action reversal to the upside on the 4 hour. Definitely not on the daily. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing, not enough time's gone by for anything significant to show up on even the 4 hour. So high, lower high, lower high, lower high, same lows. So definitely some distribution going on. That's Luckin Coffee. It's coffee, man, right?
After the long weekend, it's great to be back on the grind with you and the community. We may not know what Bitcoin will do on a daily basis, but you can guarantee Mitch and the team are there each day with the canes, folded hands, clinking beer mugs, beer mugs.
Timbo time. Thanks for the $3.14 the pie contribution. Thank you, dude. Very cool of you. So, XABCD stuff, maybe? Is that Butterfly? It's probably in that stupid no man's land. Of course it is. 69% retrace, which isn't the 61% or the 786, just like dirt. So, you know, if it's gonna be Gartley, which again, I think it's too deep now. 786. Maybe. Let's look here, listen. Alright, so correction. You're in a correction. Alright. What's the trend? The trend is very, very bearish. It's been very bearish since the craziness, you know, the dump, the global financial crisis. It's been just lower highs, lower lows ever since. But, you know, that being said, we zoom in to, you know, the 1 year period. Look to see some sort of downtrend we're still in. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful little downtrend right there. So until you break the 2250 area, still bearish, still in a bearish trend. That's it. So yeah, it could keep climbing, but you just know you're in a bearish trend. So it's probably going to set up and make lower highs and then dump again. That's all that's going on right now. You just broke above the 50 moving average, which is good, I guess. But man, look at that death cross. Yeah, we got a death cross in March of this year, and since that death cross, down like $7-8. So yeah, maybe it's gonna keep climbing methodically, but it may never even hit the PCZ. You gotta think that maybe it's gonna hit somewhere near here and then sell off once more. Mosaic's just kind of bearish, man. But something that's interesting, very, very interesting, is how we hit that September 2017 low. We fell through it, rallied, and now we're back test. So we sprung to the upside. Now we're back testing the spring, and that makes you more confident to believe that there is upside potential here, just because of the correlation to the trend line, the horizontal line, support, the ice line, which was at one time all-time lows, and we just recently hit all-time lows in late August. But now we're on the upswing, back testing the spring, and could go again, could run. But you've got this in front of you. Plot it like that, $22 or so. Okay, that help on Mosaic? No formal like trade setup or anything. LK, Logan King. Yep, pretty much. To reading chat. Thanks for the 609 people here. I think we're like 11 likes away from 200. Can we do it, chat? I know it. You may not like the stream. If you do, though, if you actually do enjoy whatever the content I produce, hit that like button if you can. Wow, Star Trek Moose Bear Planet, last name.
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Clip Andy. What's up, Ben Smith? I'm scrolling up, missed a decent amount of chat today. So Crypto Military Vet. Vet as in veteran, not V-Chain. Eric Coffeen took profit on Enphase at the first profit level. Yeah, well, from the profit taking level to literally in a few hours to entry. That's what happened on Enphase. It's just so crazy, dude. What's up, Harley Kings? Drummer, you want to look at steel? U.S. Steel. Yeah, I think it was up again today, right? Barely, but still. No, I ended a little red. I mean, just complete indecision, like a doji, you know? Yeah, down 9 cents. Whoa. Ethereum Classic Connect, yeah, why not? I looked at this earlier. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful downtrend in linear, right? It lines up so perfectly in linear scale. All right, I don't really know where we bottomed. I mean, was it here? All kinds of supports on the way down. There were just a few of them, and you just hit the, I guess, the beginning part of all these last lines of defense, and you bounced, and it had to do with Bitcoin, right? It developed the same type of divergence Bitcoin developed in the end. You had to be on the balls of your feet. It was actually a little better because it never even showed negative histogram wick here like Bitcoin did. It showed like 1. after the close. Crazy. So very nearing momentum shift trend line on Ethereum Classic, and if it was to ever retrace commonly from your highest high to lowest low, which we're getting closer to knowing if it's a valid swing low yet. It's getting there. It's like almost there. If you were just to make common retraces on Ethereum Classic, you're looking between $6.24 and $7.62. All right, and what I mean by that is, like, in time, if Bitcoin's breakout is real, and Bitcoin doesn't do anything stupid here, okay, real stupid, then you're looking for Ethereum Classic to eventually do this, or this, or this. That's why I talk about the golden zone, because it's like 3 different target areas where we can get a reversal in our price action. That's exactly what Fibonacci is meant for. It's meant to find value, and there's some times where less commonly, but it still happens, you can get runs up here or even here before reversing. You get it? So yes, Ethereum Classic does look like it. I mean, think about the retrace level we got on Ethereum Classic from its lowest low in December of 2018 to its highest high, from freaking $3.20 or so all the way up to $9.85. You retraced 88% of the way. The deep retrace, the real deep one, the deepest of deep, the Mariana Trench retrace. We're gonna just dub the 88% retrace that now. Mariana Trench. And that's like, if you just talk about Fibonacci, what I just did would be as if in the future Ethereum Classic eventually ran all the way to $9.19 before reversing again. It's the same thing. You get that? Fibonacci Connect. It's beautiful, wonderful. You need to learn Fibonacci if you haven't. And if you don't even know where to begin with Fibonacci, please listen to me. Do this.
Look here! Look, listen!
Go to my YouTube channel, go to the education tab, and click on How to Fibonacci. It's a 16-minute video that will tell you almost everything you need to know about Fibonacci. It will give you a much better understanding of it, how to plot it, how to use the tool on TradingView, everything you need to know. You want to go check out that video. It's not monetized, it's just literally there so you can become more learned and you can up your game. All right? And if you know about the harmonic side plot all the time, those butterfly-looking patterns, they use Fibonacci, but it's more complex because it uses confluence of Fibonacci, where you use different anchor points, different swing lows and swing highs. Confluence is when that's the definitive term of confluence is the meeting of 2 rivers. Okay, well, the meeting of 2 fib nodes from different anchor points. So extremely reliable stuff, harmonics. All right, Vegeta PT is here. Don't expect Bitcoin to pump. All right. I guess we won't, because you do. Oh, what's up, Plunkett Man? Dude, I can't get this audio level, like, ever perfect. Oh my God. What's up, Elliot Urbina? Alicia Colburn, good day, mate. Glitched out, Andy. Are you sure it's sent? You sent it. Oh, what's up, Doge? Thanks for the follow on Instagram. At the bottom of that about the XRP, because it never came through Streamlabs. It must have failed. Must have definitely failed. Whoa, hold on. Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? Crypto God 321, I'm in the chat. Wow, Crypto Guy. Thanks so much for the Patreon pledge. This late member joining the Patreon, the the best area value to join the Patreon is the first of the month, not now. This is the worst time to ever join the Patreon. So hold off on joining the Patreon till November 1st and then go all in. Okay? No caps. I don't know. I think the retrace was too deep. Now, how can you have a shark? I don't know how you.
I am not amused.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Fat fingered. How can you have a shark here? Sharks require lower lows. Like ciphers. They're like a deviation of the cipher. You didn't see it? Well, it's there. You have to go to the Education tab, HA, Education tab. It's there, How to Fibonacci. And if you can't find it, type in How to Fibonacci Mitch Ray on YouTube, and then boom, it'll show up. First thing. Okay, so just making sure I got the right ticker here, and I'm not crazy. What the heck is it? Yes, corrupt style. We covered in-phase energy earlier. The weekly. Dude, I think it was I think it's just a standard double bottom. But yeah, approaching an 88% retrace, sure. Maybe it's above it now. Yeah, it's like at an 88% retrace. But the thing is, on the weekly, yeah, maybe you overbought a little bit, but there's no divergence. No bearish divergence at all. None. So, yeah, though it is at the Mariana Trench retrace, still lots of positive momentum. Daily, did we see anything? Nope. No divergence on the daily either, really. I mean, not really, man. It's like really overbought though. It's at like 83.6 cents. Last time we were at 83.6 cents. 66. It was May 17th, 2018, which was here, and we did sell off a little bit, but yeah, chop. So yeah, he's just on my X, A, B, C, D. Or really it's 0, X, A, B, C, and D is the 50%. And it's supposed to turn around between the 886 and the 113% retrace, which is right around here, 127 to 130. So, I don't know, I think this could maybe climb up a little more before dumping, but there's no impending price action reversal to the downside on the weekly or the daily at all. 4 hour, nothing on the 4 hour either. Nothing. Friggin' nothing, man. So you're overbought on the weekly, daily, and 4 hour though. So that's one cause for concern. So much volume. I mean, terrible. Like, look at that. Wall Street estimate EPS $2.56, and they reported $1.58. How ridiculous is that? That was on Friday or something. And look at this. They're just going straight up. Crazy. Phillips 66. Yeah, approaching all-time highs, going straight up. Yeah, but these are reversal areas, but you may not get it.
Is that a joint?
Thanks for everything you do. Cheers from Alberta, Canada.
Jonas, what a? Thanks for the 420 contribution. Really, really appreciate it. Sweet, man. Dude, it's already like nighttime now. So already got to change the conditions from mostly cloudy daytime to mostly cloudy nighttime. Sweet. Oh, Tron Connect partnership news, or just literally it is a Chinese asset and it has nothing to do with announcement crap. There's no way it has announcement. Like, all the Chinese assets are doing the same thing. So I think it's kind of weird to say it's because of Justin's son when he'd been making announcements this past year and really nothing been happening. Alex Mill, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Thanks for the 622 people. If you're enjoying the live stream, let's get a like spike, a sub spike, and everything spike. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's only got me. So the daily, no change. It's the exact same price pretty much as when I started the stream, and an hour and 12 minutes ago. Good news is you're above the 200-day moving average. When we were failing to break it, we dumped once more, exhausted. Big bounce, big volume, broke out. And now we could be flagging. Even on the daily, we could be attempting to create some small amount of consolidation before running again, if we're going to. You hit up one up coin. Let me check my Coinbase. It should show it if it came through. Chances are it failed. Someone tried sending me something before and it failed. So yeah. Oh, I never got it. So you didn't lose your money, dude. So you didn't lose your XRP. It just failed. You can try again. The person who it failed, they tried again and it worked. So. You're playing NCAA football 2010. Soon we will play NCAA football 2020. The NCAA voted today to let players get paid for, companies, entities using their likeness. What seems to be them. They are. That's good. I mean, that's great for players, but I just fear that, if it's too much, I think there should be caps on it, because I just know, like, you're talking about kids that don't know anything about the world. They don't know how money works. They don't know how to manage their money. So when you start giving a kid a bunch of money, he can think he's better than everyone because he's making more money than the coaches. I mean, in the NFL, you see that where players won't listen because they're like, oh, well, why do I listen to you, man? I make more money than you, dude. Talk to the owner or something, whatever. I'm just saying, like, I thought that players got paid. I thought, I don't care if you come from nothing or something, whatever your background or upbringing is, getting a scholarship in college. I thought you were, they were paying you to live somewhere in a dorm. I thought they were paying for the food and the water, the drink, everything, Gatorade. I don't care. I thought they were paying for your entire education. They were paying for the books. They were paying for everything. But yeah, I guess with all that being said, if an outside entity that's not part of the organization, the university, like EA, is going to start using their, oh, that's NCAA football. That is Tim Tebow. That is, whoever. Well, yeah, maybe the kid should get a kickback from EA because of that. Yeah, I see that. But not like anything more than a scholarship from the school. I think is well enough. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you have never seen, so there's an ESPN documentary called Broke. Yes, it's called ESPN 30 for 30, Broke. If you haven't seen it, you really should check it out. I don't normally ever watch sports documentaries, but this one's really good because it's just, it illuminates you to how really dumb players are when it comes to going pro. Like, and I'm saying like with money, like, and there are sharks and people waiting for those kids to get out, and then they prey upon those kids' ignorance. Yeah, Kevin. I guess. Well, they already were, right? They're not gonna be having as much of a field day because they're now gonna have to pay, right? Instead they didn't have to before. Yeah, so Nesta, we don't know how high that can go, and I'm sure it's going to create another industry. Now you're going to have people trying to prey on the student athletes when they were getting preyed on in the NFL. Now you're going to have a new form of leeches and scumbags trying to screw them and take their money or somehow make something off of it, right? What's up, Marco Rivera, man? Good to see you, dudes. Just been hanging out. We've got 43 minutes till the daily close. Bitcoin's doing really nothing, man. Just being outside of the channel. We're talking, just shooting the S. Looking at the 60 minute, which doesn't, just again, take this with a grain of salt. It's a very insignificant time scale. And don't even worry about the channel I plotted. This isn't even really how you're supposed to use the channel. I just used it anyway. And it was really, I could have just drawn a trend line for you to see. There's like 1 anchor point, 2 anchor points, 3 anchor points. And just a few hours ago, we bullishly engulfed after that big sell-off that could have just been a square up, engulfed and actually broke out of that Momo shift trend line. But again, 60 minute, I don't know how it's going to go, man. I don't know if it's going to be worth a crap. And it's pretty interesting. If you do look how it all ended, there was like a low on price, about the exact same low on price with what? Higher levels of relative strength. That all happened so fast, I don't think you could have ever played it because it's the 60 minute, man. So whatever, you're out and you'll stay out as long as you stay above 93.50. You'll stay out of this channel, this little breakout spot, okay? Downsloping breakout. Not really that crazy, dude. All right, 4 hour. Not even gonna worry about plotting anything. It's just a breakout and kind of flagging. I mean, you could just say looks kind of like a bull flag. It's not down sloping per se, but dude, it's like huge impulse up, high volume, broke out of a channel. You broke out of a correction. We're not going to call it a channel. We broke the correction. The correction from what? This insane run. We're flagging. We're like definitely kind of flagging here. Oh, a trust would be cool. It's like, hey, you're too dumb to be able to manage this money. You'll probably just lose it and screw it up. So, yeah, you can make as much money as you want now, but you can't access it till a certain age. Wow. That'd be awesome. And probably it'd be, you know, after their NFL career's over. For, you know. What I'm saying, like, is people can make money. A lot of athletes are going to make money in college, and they're never even going to go to the NFL, too. So there's that. Or if they go, it won't be for a long time. Whatever, you know. So Trader Mark. Just reading some of the chat above. I kind of want to look at Grubhub though. Dude, oh my god. I'm taking out the volume because the volume is all-time highs, or close to it anyway. Or it looked like it. You want to see Grubhub, man. look no further than here. Graham, pretty much. I mean, nothing's a certainty, but it normally insinuates, yes, it's bullish consolidation, churning, where oscillators that are on less significant time scales can reset before we can all run again, have another comparable impulse up again that we had initially. So this is it, man. Like, destroyed. Yeah, 43% loss on the gap down. All the way back to levels we haven't seen since March 2017. Oh man, you want to talk about couple with handle, man? Here's a non-joke real one. Beautiful. Couple with handle. Yeah, see ya. All-time high is $149. And that was September. So we're talking about, what? 13, 14 months ago, you were at all-time highs near $150. And now you're at $33. Oh, how the turntables...
Bruh.
Okay, oh, how the tables have turned. So what is that? I mean, you know, from your lowest low to your highest high.
Is that a joint?
Keep up the good work, brother. 16K BTC prophecy, let's go. Oh,
it's a prophecy. Can someone tell me more about the prophecy? I just see people sometimes randomly say 16,000, and I thought that they just randomly pick 16K out of their butts. I didn't know it was an actual thing. People pick 589 because it's called the angel number or something. Long before XRP tainted it. It's now a meme. What does 16K October mean? Someone give me some more information on that thing. Lowest low, the highest high. Oh my God! Look where we're at. We made the Mariana Trench, man. What is it? 3301 is the 88% retrace. We closed at 3310. We did touch it, so we are at the deepest retrace. Fib note. Perfectly. Beautiful. You weren't looking low enough? Get wrecked, stay-at-home kings, man. Okay, Snowden. He's, oh God. Snowden has a prophecy. Okay, well, you know, from 7,400 to 10.5, you're still coming up extremely short. So, sounds like fib circle prophecy, man. Okay, this crap. I got you, man. Gosh. The bottom was December 15th, 2018. Just look at the charts. We're in a bull market. In the bull market. Well, we are. True. We're currently in the last 3 months accumulation stage. Well, that's not really true. I mean, like, when, you know, you're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So there's no, I mean, there was a little accumulation, you know, that little slide up sloping support before the dump again, which is just more distribution. So it's like, not so much, you know, but yeah, it's an area where people will reaccumulate at areas of value, which is what we saw at the 61.8% retrace. But they're like, April 2019, Bitcoin 5,300, 9,200, 16,000. What? Sorry, that's wrong. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. We will not see $16,000 by November 1st. We won't see it, dude. It's just not going to happen. If it does, man, I don't even know what to tell you. And here we go. Here is the fallacy to this entire thing. By November, trying to trick us, Bitcoin will be back at $8,700. That is the kicker, chat.
Look here! Look, listen!
Wow. Charts never lie. Okay, so he's saying the charts never lie. So 16,000 Bitcoin in October of this year, which is ending in a couple days. Okay. Oh, and 43% dominance, that's another joke, dude, because we're at 70% Bitcoin total market cap dominance right now. 70. So he was way off. Way off. What's up, Dan? Hawkeye's doing well, man. They're holding in there. Holding it together. DBZ, Jason. What about DBZ? We have DBZ memes in here. Oh, he meant 87,000. Oh, really? Is that what he meant? I don't believe it, man. I'm taking it literally. It's not saying 87,000. It's saying 8,700. That's what it's saying. Okay. If we're being literal here about that. Of course. They're predicting S. There's a difference between trading based on technical analysis and making predictions, okay? These people are making just asinine, weird predictions, just based on, I don't even know if it's based on anything. It's just random stuff to get, you know, clicks and views and likes and to get people talking. That's just not what technical analysis is. And those people in crypto have like really made analysts look stupid. Like they like make a mockery of what technical analysis really is, where it's like it gives you the edge as a trader to have a higher probability of being correct on the trade you make. So yeah, those people are ugh. It's awful. Oh, thank you, Chalin. All right, Julia. Chalin just sent over the gold mean ratio GIF that we'll put in the alert box, so it'll be uniform with the jar. Yeah, I guess someone has to buy airbags at profit taking levels. Yeah, it's true. Very true. Oh, we had a dream about it. Oh, well, there you go, dude. God spoke to me about Bitcoin, man. No. Crazy, dude. All right, man. So we got like 30 minutes. I don't even know I'm going to make it. 30 more minutes on stream, dude. I've been live now for an hour and 30 minutes. So if you're joining the live stream with the like button, that bell, that sub. I'm going to try, man. I'm doing everything I can. It's like, you know how it is. Thanks to the 20 follows on Twitter today. Crazy. So Slaver Burger Man. I don't put weight in the 3-day chart, and I don't do MACD lines. And that's okay. Oh, Caterpillar continuing to blast the upside. It broke out. Holy crap. It did break out. It was in a correction. It was in beautiful consolidation though, right? Remember how beautiful this is, chat?
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Huge move up from January 2016 to the end of January 2018. Then from January 2018 to now, what? What the heck? Oh man, does this all show up? Inverse head and shoulder connect, right? Something like that. Well, you've done it, man. Big Kang's doing things. Well, there's just so much resistance, right? That you're gonna have to break. So if you can ever break 142 to 145, and you can hold above it long enough, the next target is certainly going to be around 159. But yeah, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is one that I found by scanning the charts, I believe. because we were just looking for a bunch of inverse head and shoulders, and this was one that showed up. And you've broken it, man. Okay, so you're already at a 50% retrace, 61.8% retrace, 149.86, and then here 160, the 78% retrace, a deep retrace way up here. So remember, it's not just about breaking the downside resistances, then being able to break above overhead resistance, which the major one I think is again 145. So you got to break that, hold it, and then we could run again. All right, but beautiful. Talk about, this is like Bitcoin in a way, where Bitcoin had the stupendous run, then it went through a correction. Obviously not. All right, so this one went 50% of the way. Bitcoin was even deeper. Bitcoin's retrace was down here. Same thing. Bitcoin eventually broke out violently and is out right now. Caterpillar's out, barely, just barely. So keep your eye on this one to see where it can go from here. Will it continue to be king? Could. Look at all this support looking left that you found bouncing. So there's confluence with the 50% retrace, the low to high, and a horizontal line. Support resistance, July 2014, and there was some, like, what, one right here, July 2011. All right, so let's go Caterpillar, man.
Bruh.
Let's go. Did you show me, or you just say, hey man, look at this asset and this is what I came up with, right? I mean, you know, this is the exact same thing I remember doing last time I looked at it. Oh yeah, it was the butterfly. That's right, the butterfly. Yes. X, A, B, C, and then 1272. You're the 1618, or sorry, the 618, 150, 150.
Hang in there, Mitch. 30 minutes to go till daily close. Subscribe, hit the like that bell, or just go to Hell Kappa Kings.
Is that a joint?
Hey, dude, Claudio, man, thanks for the Ethereum Classic contribution. Your signature contribution, man. Much freaking love, dude. Thank you, man. I'm trying, dude. I don't know, 26 minutes left. We looked at many assets today. It's been a pretty good stream so far. Dude, I spent so much time last night doing cable management from a battle station because I'd had to just, oh man, mess with cords, just all the computer issues I was having this year and stuff. It's finally been all resolved, so I was able to do that.
Bruh.
Sup, man.
Sup, Dan G, thanks for the $5.57 worth of bat. That's 23.65 bat. Thank you, dude. You gotta make me a bat whale. Batman whale. So remember, the amazing thing on Caterpillar is the potential bearish butterfly. And dude, this is Caterpillar, man. Caterpillar to butterfly, it's not even a joke.
Finally getting the hang of this tipping thing. Thanks again, Mitch. If you're ever in OK, let me know and I will buy you a beer.
Bruh.
Jeff too, man. Thanks so much for the, was it 587? No, 664 of XRP. 22 XRP. Holy crap. You gotta be an XRP whale too, man. Thank you, dude. Alright, if I'm in Oklahoma, I'll hit you up and we will get beers. Easy peasy, man. Wow, thanks for the... In 2 minutes, Claudio, Dan G, and Jeff all tipped different cryptocurrencies. Ethereum Classic, BAT, and XRP. Welcome to real crypto. We're doing things. It's beautiful. Remember, any crypto tip you tip me never gets sold. It just stays crypto. And that's it. Alright, Bitcoin doing nothing. It's actually lower, I think, than where it was when I started the stream. 94.31. But I think we go all the way down to, was it 93.50? Maybe not. You want to stay outside of the little trend line we broke. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the channel. 60-minute. 1, 2, 3. Broke out a few hours ago. And now just going sideways, which isn't necessarily bad, right? Remember, if you just know about bar charts and stuff, it's like the impulse and then the bear's inability for the third time now, third candle, to move the price down. And then if it doesn't go up, it's just tie goes to the runner type stuff, where this was the impulse, this is the indecision. So I wonder if we'll get any kind of follow through price action soon with the day closing and the very, very minor breakout, if you just notice it. That was the crazy Friday afternoon peak when we hit 10,537. Very interesting to see what will occur soon. That was Jacob. I mean, I remember finding the butterfly. I know you called out cat, and that's where I found the channel. But I think an important thing to take from Caterpillar is now we've broken out, which is pretty freaking spectacular. Yep, nice one. Nice look. So we've been looking at Regen, which has been killing it, but look at Reggie. Renewable Energy Corp. Look at that, dude. Left shoulder head, right shoulder. Pfft. Forget about it. Nice one, Art of JR. Collar to collar, neckline broken.
Is that a joint?
Thank you for your content. Still banned from the Discord though. Rare Pepe.
Sorry, Nerzovian, to hear that. Thank you for the 420 contribution. Not much I can do. I definitely delegate to mods completely, because I should be impartial. And it's just so someone can't like tip me $1,000 and be like, Mitch, unban me from the Discord, man. It just keeps my hands clean. All right, the mods, you shouldn't talk to me about it. You should talk to the mods about it. And they're all in the chat. Everyone knows who the mods are. So not only that, I've also got, I don't know which way we're going to go. 1 and 2 here. Oh, that's pretty nice right there. Candle close. So not only, right, we broke out. You just gotta think about this, man. Think about a 99% retrace with that wick right there. 96% retrace right here on the candle close. All right, so abyss level retraces, and then I'm using the. Did I use 1 and 2? No. Let me try this on the top real quick, just see. Oh, I do like that. It's pretty nice too. The 25 touches, the heart line, the 25. That's really nice. Okay, so maybe it was like that. So you've broken out, right? And a measured move of this stupendous pattern. Someone, Canatoma, Bradford, someone, make sure Art of JR is put on the Hype Kang list. Measured move of the pattern puts you way up at like $22, which would make sense on just a common retrace from your highest point to lowest point of the structure you broke out of. Well, that puts you around the 50% retrace. Right, golden retrace between 1864 and 2395. There you have it. Nice one. Put it on the list. See how it goes. Reggie and Regen, freaking killing it. Anything REG, all in, Kappa. That's right, high points for JR, man. All the work says, should I buy Bitcoin now or wait? I would, if I was you, all the work, I would figure out a way to know myself to where I'm not having to ask some person on the internet. That's what I would do. I would invest in yourself to where you can determine what a good buying point is for Bitcoin. Go with that, man. That's the best answer you'll ever get. If you don't think so, you got a lot of learning to do, man. You got a lot of things to figure out in life. Oh, did we look at this one already, Brett? Confused. Desmond, I have no idea, man, how it's going to affect Pat Dye's cabin at Auburn. No clue. I figured the money would be not coming from schools. It would be coming from outside organizations trying to use their likeness to make money.
Is that a joint?
I was asking the mods if I could have a HK symbol as a profile pic. One thanked me for taking it off when he said that I couldn't cause it contained a swastika. Then I guess someone banned me when I tried to explain myself and that I felt harassed.
Okay. I don't know. That's your words. I'm sure the mods have their own thoughts on it. Dude, thank you for the 420. There's a thank you, dudes.
Farfetch doing things. I hit up Coinbase, the exchange I sent my first contribution from. If you get 61 XRP later on, it was I.
Bruh.
Wow. Andy, man, thanks for the 44.7 XRP. Let's go, chat. Because of Jeff, Tube, and Andy, I'm up to 66 XRP gains on the day. Add to that position, man, for the moon. Coming, dude. Thank you, Andy, man, and congratulations on making some sick, fat, stupid gains on Farfetched, which was the wedge, which was, I don't even know if we looked at it on stream yet. Did we? Was it at the very, maybe it was at the very beginning we looked at it. This was it, dude. It was literally like this. Plotted, we had not broken out. Monday, boom. Tuesday, boom. You know, now, not even close to targets of the measured move of the pattern, and it may never get there. But there are some people that have made a lot of money already. It's beautiful. Dude, we're talking entry was right around that 785 mark, now we're at $9. Sweet. Oh, Hallow Stream. Oh, I like that, Charlie Lee's bags. Technium Unlimited. His teeth are bleeding from biting an apple made of bitcoins. You should. Well, I know a guy. He does great work on teeth. It's DentaCoin. Big capper right there, man. So, speaking of Bitcoin, big old nothing burger on the daily. You get the 60 minute, yeah, 500 swing earlier today, down to 9,072, all the way up to, well, it's almost 500, 9,516. Pretty low. Long DentaCoin, get wrecked. Technium. It's only Tuesday, chat. It's only Tuesday, and Bitcoin's, it did things, and then it didn't. And that's good. That's okay. We're at a checkpoint, and we're consolidating, and we're churning now. And we're just hoping, if you're along, I guess, you're hoping that this means something, and it's not meaningless and not a joke, right? Where you just had this geometrical trend line broken recently with the engulfing candle from earlier, and hopefully either you backtest or you don't, and you just run up to 9,900, which where we are, if you were to break this area, you would probably see 9,900 again, maybe fast. Okay. And thanks for the 641 people here. How are we not at 300 likes? Not even half of y'all like this channel or this stream, but you don't like it. I don't get it. You watch, but you don't like me? That's so weird, dude. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Thanks for all the new people joining Discord. I didn't even say anything about it today. Look, man, if you want to keep the conversation going when this live stream inevitably ends, you want to join the Discord that has nearly 5,000 members and is extremely active, maybe potentially one of the most active crypto and trading Discords out there. Okay, so hit it up if you haven't. And that's one reason to, be in a community of like-minded individuals. But the other reason is if you actually watch my streams and you don't want to miss a live stream that happens at 2 a.m. or 1 p.m. because there's Bitcoin volatility, that's another reason why you join, because you will get notified every time I produce a video or go live. YouTube will not notify you every time I go live or produce a video. They won't. It's 100% accurate that they won't. Okay, we know that. It's a known problem. YouTube is unable or unwilling to fix that. So that's why Discord is extremely important. It's now nighttime. Forgot to change my lighting, of course. How silly of me. What's up, young love? Good to see you, man. As you can see, the 60 minutes, we're out. We're holding on. Hey, man, I'm running out the clock here. Okay, 10 minutes and 30 seconds till that daily close. Morning tea like spike from Byron Bay. Thanks, Valentina, BTC, man.
Is that a joint?
Sorry for bringing this, but being muted and seeing such things said about you is too much. I was a part of the Discord for months and I talked with many individuals about trading, and I'll keep saying good things about Mitch wherever I am.
Oh, people saying mean things about me? Well, thanks for the 420 dude again, and the support. Sorry the way everything went. Again, there's not much I can really do. I understand. But when you delegate, you delegate. You can't undelegate to go delegate again. So it's just something that I can't handle. But I'm glad you're learning, watching. That's the most important thing, I think, is getting value and education out of the stream. The memes are fun, the jokes, the laughs, the cries, those are great, but that's what it's about, is learning. Sometimes people take it to other worlds that have nothing to do with trading at all, and that's where it starts getting weird. So thanks, dude. We got some marijuana in the jar now. You'll see my videos in your recommended. Will you? Yang? That's cool, dude. Have I ever looked? I have. I streamed on DLive for a little bit. It's terrible, dude. The thing is with DLive and Mixer or whatever, like they just, dude, they spend a bunch of money to get one really big name. They spend stupid amounts of money, and I don't know how long it's going to take for them to make it back, but it doesn't make sense. It's gonna fade out. It's like a fizzle thing. It's like, oh my god, super hype for PewDiePie going to DLive. Y'all remember when that happened? And then what happens when PewDiePie live streams occasionally over there? Okay, what do the viewers do? The viewers come over from YouTube, because PewDiePie's on YouTube. They come over to DLive. When PewDiePie's done streaming, where do they go? Do you think they stay on DLive? They certainly do not stay on DLive. They come right back to YouTube. And then DLive's left with a bunch of nothing again, no viewers. Same thing with Mixer. You know, recently, I think this past week, Mixer had a huge deal with Shroud. Okay, so that's one of Twitch's, he's a huge live streamer for like CSGO, Counter-Strike. So they got Ninja, the Fortnite guy, and now they have Shroud, and they're both exclusive on Mixer. But again, it's the same thing I just talked about with PewDiePie. The viewers of Shroud and Ninja are going to go to Mixer, they're going to watch the stream, and then they're going to leave as soon as they're done streaming, and they're going to go back because they have like this an ecosystem of viewers on Twitch. Right? They have an ecosystem, a community. They go to different people they watch on Twitch. What they should have done is, instead of getting Ninja or Shroud, they should have gotten a bunch of mid-tier streamers and brought them over. But that's not sexy. But it's smart maybe for long-term growth for these platforms. So yes, I've tried DLive, and it's dead. It's as dead as it was when I used it. Top page is gonna have 100 people, 150 people watching. It's a joke. It's a joke. We'll never grow. It's cute though. It's a cute alternative to YouTube and Twitch. You're a top 100 staker on the Lino network, Classy Ann. That's cool. Yeah. Lino only takes 10% of the tips. Not 30, but still not 0 or 1. Like what I have now, the way you tip me now on Stream Elements or 1UP coin for crypto, I think there's a less than 1% charge. Okay, so I get almost the entire tip you give me, pretty much. It's just a money grab for the influencers. Yeah. Sure. I mean, they're taking advantage, life-changing amounts, lump sums of money, right, to do something. Yeah, they're gonna do it. So, nah, you can't blame them, but you blame the idea of, it's like, you just because you get a couple big names doesn't mean anything. You know, like it's not how it works. You got to get an ecosystem of viewers. Vinskate, 3 years ahead of me at Bama. Always love the Saturday streams. Bama Bitcoin TA. I know Vince K, right? It's amazing. You'll probably see me again this weekend, but you definitely won't see me next weekend because I'm going to that game. 40-yard line, front row. Let's go. Because I know Bama might lose, and that's what makes me want to go to it. I'm so pissed off, though, that it's a CBS 2:30 kickoff. Ugh. When we had to go to Death Valley last year at night, and we destroyed them. But no, we don't get to return the favor. We have to do day game. Adding PewDiePie that streams once a week isn't even close to as good as having Shroud or Ninja streaming daily. I think they're both terrible, though. I think they're both bad. But yeah, I guess Mixer is doing a better job. But remember, DLive, they didn't know anything, right? Like, they probably saw what, I mean, Mixer probably, and Microsoft, who owns Mixer, probably saw what DLive did. And like, that's kind of dumb. Let's be less dumb, but still dumb. We break the upside with short-term prediction. It's not a prediction. Where we would go probably if we broke 9,500 is 9,900 to 10,000 again. Okay, break 9,500 for real and not just joke around. You'll go to 9,900 to 10,000. No, PG beats. Why would they ever do that? They would never take such a small amount. And no, PG beats, you got to also remember, tipping in crypto is like less than probably 0.5%. I mean, we're talking 0.0002% of all tips that happen are through crypto. It's so inactive that Streamlabs shut down the amenity they offered for crypto tips. Literally, they just said there's not money in it. There's no money in it. No one even uses it. So why would we still use this? And that's why I had to switch to 1UpCoin, which still goes through Streamlabs API, but it's a different entity running the show. So no, YouTube's never going to do that. Especially if they don't do anything. I mean, they don't do anything to help the streamer.
Is that a join?
Donating another 4.20 to show mods what a mean Nazi troll I am. Cheers.
Anonymous, thanks for the 420 contribution, man. Look, man, I'm just staying out of it, okay? Because I delegate and I don't even have any, it's all like, look, man, I'm just trying to do TA, and we talk about different things. We try to keep politics and things out of it, and things can get really bad when we veer away from streaming world talk and crypto talk and trading talk, all that, right? Nah, dude, Grant's good, man. He didn't mean that. He just means like he's meaning that like everyone should be tipping me in crypto. That's all he meant. I know him. He's cool, dude. Still gonna roll Tide? I don't know, man. Like, LSU definitely didn't look that great against Auburn. They made a lot of bad mistakes. Or they just didn't do the right things, and they almost lost because of it. They really almost lost. Talking about an Auburn team that got beaten down by Florida with, like, Trask, who's... the last time he was a starter was in, like, the 9th grade or something in high school, so... No, I have no thoughts on Dag, man. Is it full moon? Random people seem weird today. Maybe, dude. Yeah, closing time. There it is, chat. We've done it. New daily candle has been born. Another old one dies. We did it.
Look here! Look, listen!
Any movement? No new movement. Still outside of the channel. After the engulfing candle earlier today. That's it. Wow. Man. Well, things just took a turn, man. It definitely just took a turn. Gross. 4 hour, it still ended up being some sort of engulfing candle, which is good, I guess. Still making higher lows than your previous lows. Definitely looks like flag stuff. Impulse up, consolidation, sideways, and go higher. Yes, I always stand behind the mods. It's like, but me saying I delegate to the mods and I don't have anything to do with it is me saying that. It's just me not, it's like in another way. If I didn't stand behind the mods, I'd be like questioning. I'd be like, hold on, let's get him unbanned, Kappa. No, Park, I'm doing well. How are you doing, man? What's up, Aaron Morgan? Oh, John Conham, man. Thanks for the follow on Instagram, dude. Welcome. And thanks for the 653 and the 300 or 653 people, all people watching, and the 342 likes. Really appreciate that. With a new day that's been born, and I am, yeah, been live for over 2 hours now, dude. Okay, so I just wanted to make it to that point so you can see it. Ethereum's at 192. Why is that not updated? I don't understand. What? Yeah, Tron is like continuing to climb, dude. Why does it say it's up 10% though? On the new day, everything should have changed. These should be all reset now. That's wild, man. I don't know. Okay, man. Well, I guess we'll end it on that note. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the likes, love, support, the contributions today. Raymond Young, thanks for the $28.33. Session Top Jesus of the day. I'll be back sometime later. I don't know if I'll be live tonight. I don't know if there's demand for it. I don't know if I want to deal with whatever the F's going on right now. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Until next time, respect the T.
unfairly.
I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.